poker today, dear. Still, we expect that, don't we? But it won't be long if you ask my opinion.
No sleep?
No.
Get the injection ready.
Yes, straight away.
Darling, remember your promise. No, you... What, please?
At 4 o'clock, you had 1/6 of a grain.
Yes, dear.
I'll give an intravenous.
I can do it myself, you know.
It should be done by a doctor.
I've had enough experience. I can do it perfectly well.
Get him ready, please.
Oh.
It's all right.
We're ready now.
You're asleep now.
You see, I took quite a fancy to Mr. Benson since he first came up here to Liverpool. Such a nice man. And so good-looking, too, for a professor. It was a mercy, really. He was saved that suffering. But it was sudden. After that injection she gave him, he went to sleep. Of course, it could have been coincidental. All she said was, he should sleep now. I thought at the time there was something in the way she said it, something peculiar. And then she would give the injection herself. Well, I could have done it. I could have done it perfectly well. I've had a great deal of experience. I was a bronze medal at St. Mary's. But she insisted on doing it herself.
And the injection proved fatal. Thank you, Nurse Drew.
That's the case for the prosecution,
My lord, I call Dr. Christine Allison.
Take the book in your right hand. Repeat what's printed on the card.
She doesn't look like a criminal.
I swear by all my...
Perhaps you could tell me, what does a criminal look like?
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You are Dr. Christine Mary Allison.
Yes.
Dr. Allison, are you able to tell us exactly the size of the last injection you gave Mr. Benson?
No.
Why is that?
Well, I usually enter the amount of drugs I give in the drug book, but I couldn't.
Why?
The bottle broke.
By accident?
By accident.
Is it possible that you may have misjudged the size of the injection?
I suppose it's just possible.
Dr. Allison, I want you to turn to the members of the jury and tell them this. Did you knowingly murder John Benson?
No. I did not murder him.
Thank you, Dr. Allison.
Just a few questions, Dr. Allison, before you stand up. I understand that you were born in Canada.
Yes, Winnipeg.
Your father was not a man of means.
No.
What was his job?
He was a janitor.
What we would call a handyman, I see.
Is this all relevant in some way, Mr. Dane?
It will become so, my lord. And with the help of this janitor father of yours, you studied medicine at McGill University and qualified there.
My father couldn't help me. He died when I was 12. I worked my way through McGill.
Having there formed a close friendship with a teacher of philosophy.
I had many friends.
I refer to the late Mr. Benson. Now, 3 years ago, you came to Liverpool. Why was that?
My mother had died, and I was all alone. I needed a change.
Well, before you reduce us all to tears...
My lord, I object. That was a completely unnecessary comment.
And that's a completely unnecessary interruption.
My learned friend has a well-known talent for being offensive.
I refuse to be interrupted during a cross-examination.
Gentlemen, I think we must let Mr. Dane take his own course. Mr. O'Grady.
Very well, my lord. I'm obliged, my lord. And I suppose that your journey to England had nothing to do with the fact that Mr. Benson had just accepted a post at Liverpool University.
He encouraged me to come and work here.
I see, but he didn't encourage Mary Benson to come here, did he, Dr. Allison?
Who, Mr. Dane?
Mrs. Benson, my lord, to whom the dead man had been married since 1948.
No, she didn't come.
Were they unhappy together?
We never talked about that.
Did you not? No doubt you had other things to talk about. And your conversation was not entirely confined to philosophy, was it, Dr. Allison? In fact, he had been your lover before you left Canada. Ever since then, I suggest you had been Mr. John Benson's mistress.
If you want to use those words.
They're true, are they not?
I'd like to be clear about this, Dr. Allison. You were carrying on an adulterous association with this man up to the time of his death?
Yes.
And yet you acted as his doctor.
Well, he wanted me to. He asked me. We agreed on it between us.
You agreed on what, Dr. Allison? On what did you agree together?
That I should treat him in his illness.
Wasn't there something else you agreed upon?
What?
He asked you to kill him, did he not? Your agreement was that you should release him from his life whenever he asked you to. You said that it was quite easy.
I never said that. I only said he was my patient.
Now, on your own admission, your family were not well off.
No.
Therefore, money matters have always been important to you.
I suppose so.
And this should interest you. This is the probate of the will of John Benson. He left you all his property. You know that?
Yes.
And nothing to his wife. You stood to gain directly by this man's death.
Stood to gain? I stood to gain?
Yes, financially.
Is that what you mean? A few pounds he'd saved? Some books that now seem to me as meaningless as your meaningless questions? A pair of gold cufflinks? Is that what you mean? The cufflinks I gave him? I gave them to him. And now I've got them back.
Well, if you're unable to go on now, I'm quite sure that...
Thank you very much. But I'm quite all right.
And members of the jury, you may feel that the evidence you have heard does not support the probability that the overdose was administered by pure accident. And if the overdose was deliberately administered, let me remind you of this. It is no defense that this man was mortally ill or that he wished to die. No one, members of the jury, has the right to bestow the gift of life and death. On the other hand, if you are satisfied that she had no intent to kill, but was criminally negligent in the way she treated her patient, then you will find her guilty of the lesser crime of manslaughter. We will now consider your verdict.
There's a guilty verdict.
What did they give you, dear? I said, how much did they give you?
2 years.
Mercy killing, was it?
They called it manslaughter.
You'll be out in 18 months. You're a good conduct. Bound to be. I mean, you've been a doctor and all.
Quiet there.
A bloody doctor, is she? But she never got down on her knees and scrubbed out the surgery. Bit of a change for her when she gets inside.
Bigger change when she gets out. I mean, you and me, we can always pick up where we left off, can't we, Maisie?
I said no talking. Shut up.
"18 months. It didn't seem a long time or particularly short. It had no end and no beginning. It was a timeless succession of waking but not sleeping, of collecting food but not eating, of cleaning floors that weren't dirty and sweeping out corners that had collected no dust, of waiting for nothing to happen. And then I was out in a world I'd forgotten, a world that didn't want me. As if I'd woken up from a dream I didn't believe in, but which had really happened.
You've had some nursing experience, you say, but no diploma. I can't recommend you without a diploma, now can I? Have you any special aptitude of any sort? No? I'm very sorry.
Most of my patients are women. They pay in cash or kind. No trouble with the charming tactics. You'll find me easy to get on with. I like redheads. Hey, where are you off to? You haven't been planted on me by the charming authorities, have you?
May I see your national insurance card? Fully stamped, I hope. Oh. May I see your references? I see. I'm afraid we're rather particular about our girls here. Good afternoon.
There's a telephone call for you.
For me?
Well, that's what they said.
Hello? Who? Who are you? You know me? You know all about me? Meet you where?